Oh, it's already filming. Okay. Hey guys, so today I'm just gonna do a makeup video. I don't really know whether to call this a tutorial or just a get ready with me. I don't really know what it is. I just wanted to do my makeup on camera. This is the first time I'm attempting one of these videos and it's not gonna be the last. It's probably pretty jumbled and random and not really in great order. But you know, it's my first time doing my makeup on camera and I just wanted to do it. I don't feel like I'm adding any new content out there. Like, let's be real. There's 1,000,001 makeup videos, but like I said when I started this channel, I love makeup, I love doing it, and it's just something fun for me, so I figured I'd sit down and do it in front of the camera. Yeah, so if you want to watch me sit down and do my makeup and ramble on about how I do it, then just keep watching. Let's get into it. Okay, so what do I want to do today? I'm gonna start with my face and then do my eyes. I kind of switch that order around just on how I feel. So I'm going to be using the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte. I will say that I really don't use this anymore. This is like a bottle that's been hanging around for a while because I ran out of the other stuff I've been using. I switched to Pro Glow, which is the dewier version, and it's not as matte. And the reasoning is, I used to love a matte face, like as matte as you can get it. That was what I liked. But it's come to my attention recently that I am aging. Matte skin or powder, like especially baking, oh my gosh, I don't do that anymore, like under your eyes, it just doesn't look good anymore. It doesn't, it's just this 28-year-old skin can't hold as much makeup as my 22-year-old skin used to, you know? I used to just wear tons of makeup and it didn't look bad. It didn't look cakey. It didn't look like, whoa, she's got too much makeup on. It just looked flawless. And my skin doesn't do that anymore. And I really thought I had longer than 28 before this would start being an issue, but apparently late 20s is when you gotta start using anti-aging products. I guess I really didn't account for how hot it would be behind this ring light. I either had to bring all my makeup downstairs to the office where I usually film, which is in front of a big window and it's really good for lighting, or bring my ring light and lighting up to my bathroom, my camera, the tripod, a stool, and so I think I picked the more difficult option and now I'm sweating. So I gotta get that hair out of my face. I'm gonna go in with the Infallible Pro Matte and I just use a beauty blender. It's like been my go-to way to apply makeup for a long time. Wet your beauty blender and go in. I'm going to be looking at the viewfinder obviously a lot during this video because I'm kind of using it as my mirror. I always blend it down my neck. On my ear. So I try to blend out as much as I can here. Oh good, someone just started mowing outside, so hopefully you guys can't hear that. Okay, I'm gonna go in with the Infallible Full Wear Concealer. I'm like a walking, talking L'Oreal commercial. Here's the difference, whereas I used to go like this and literally fill in that entire area with concealer, I don't do that anymore. So I just go really in the inner corner to the out, around the nose. I like to bring it out here because it makes your face look kind of lifted. We want to look like we're running quickly. We want to look like we're wearing a really tight ponytail at all times, you know? And then I just blend that out and then down, I go down and then up and out. So I'm still getting that shape that I used to do, but I did not fill in near as much concealer. There's gonna be so much editing out of me patting my face and blending my eyeshadow. Trust me, I won't put you through all that. Eyeshadow and my brows, without a doubt, is what takes me a long time with my makeup. If I was just doing like face makeup and mascara and calling it a day, my husband would be happier because I'd be ready a lot quicker. So that's pretty good. I like to set under my eyes. Like I said, I don't really bake anymore under my eyes because it just doesn't look good, but I can't imagine a world in which we don't set our concealer with powder. Just go in with a loose powder, any kind will work. This is LA Girl. They sell it at Ulta, but it's a really cheap drugstore brand, and it just works. And I just pat under my eye and on my lid because it kind of primes for my shadow and makes it matte. So I like to set right away because otherwise if you wait a long time before you set your concealer under your eyes, you're going to get more settling of the concealer in the lines under your eyes. But if you blend it out really well and then immediately like start setting it, it won't do that as much. I feel like back in the day, like in high school, bronzer just meant like literally bronzing your entire face. I just bronzed my cheekbone and under my jaw here. Oh my gosh, and I'm sweating. What is wrong with me? I truly feel like after having a baby, my hormones and I don't know, I just feel like it's shifted for the rest of time and I get like hot easier. I need a freaking fan. With bronze near like the temples to kind of shorten your forehead. No one wants a huge forehead, you know? And I bronze my entire chest. I just got this Makeup Revolution blush palette and it has, I just thought a lot of pretty colors in here. And the packaging is already broken because let's be real, it's cheap. I thought the colors were really pretty and I wanted a blush palette and I didn't want to spend a ton of money. I really use a lot of drugstore products. I didn't realize how cheap I am. I'm gonna go in with this one. This one's really pretty because it's like a shimmer and it has some like gold flecks in it and all that. So I think that one is pretty. And you gotta make the blush face. This is something I also do, which is maybe weird. I just take the excess from what's on my brush and just kind of go over my lids and it kind of puts just like an all over color on my lid. And it helps with like transitioning your eyeshadow. I don't know. Maybe that's dumb, but maybe I'm a genius. I have this Too Faced Chocolate Gold palette and I love this palette. First of all, oh my gosh, it makes me just want to be like, it smells like straight chocolate. It has a lot of shimmer shades, so if you're not a big shimmer person, you're probably not gonna like it, but these matte shades over here, this is like my go-to transition shade. I start with this on my lid all the time. But these three shades right here, you could use every single day. And then I add in accents along the way. Did I just rhyme? I'm gonna go in with just a beige tan color. Any beige color will do for almost every single eyeshadow look to start out with. On a big fluffy brush, any brush, blending brush to start out your transition shade and kind of getting a wash of color all over your lid. Needs to be one that's really fluffy and flares out a good amount. This next one that I'm gonna go in and try and stay more in the crease is going to be a little more tapered than this. So this one flares out a bit more. This one is a little more tapered and to a point than this one. More than anything, what I would tell anyone is that brushes matters and the brush does the work. Like you don't even have to be that good. Anyway, tap off the excess and go in. I'm not being precise with this. I'm literally just putting it anywhere, circular motion, back and forth. It does not have to be precise at all. You're doing a color that's pretty much 1 or 2 shades lighter or darker than just your natural skin color, and that's what's really gonna help with blending out the makeup and making it a little more seamless. And that's also why I can be so crazy putting it on. Okay, so I got that color on and I'm just gonna go in with just a deeper brown. So this deeper brown Cocoa Truffle is the name. Now I'm gonna focus even more so in my crease and outer corner of my eye, switching up your blending like direction. So if you're blending this way, switch it up and go the other way. And then if you're just doing circles, do back and forth. Or it's just, you want to get variety of, like, I guess the brush strokes on your skin to make the makeup blend. You want the deepest color to be on the outer third of your eye. So I got like an electric balloon blower upper for Naomi's party because I want to make a balloon garland, not like an arch, but like a garland that you can kind of hang at different points on like the wall or the staircase. I got like 60 balloons from Party City to blow up, and it's not helium, it's just it helps you blow it up faster than obviously using your mouth. I don't know, Nate was like, this is 60 balloons, like I'm sure this is good. And I'm kind of thinking like, it might not be enough balloons. I've watched like multiple like videos on YouTube of people making them, and it is deceiving on how many balloons, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna be labor intensive, but this is what I do. I have an idea and I go all in, and I really don't realize how much work it is, and then when I'm doing it, I'm like, now that I got that color on, I'm going to dip ever so lightly into the black just to deepen this part right here a tiny bit more. I had like all this list of things to do when Naomi goes down for her nap, which she's obviously napping right now, but like I always get so ambitious when she goes down for a nap. I'm like, I'm going to do the laundry, do the dishes, watch some TV for a bit and relax. I'm gonna check my emails. I'm gonna film a video. It's so impractical. Literally, she's down long enough for me to do this video, I bet. Next step is to put a very light color like right here, or a sparkle. I do have a brush for like just placing color right on your lid, and it's just a flat brush. So if anyone would wonder like, well, what brush do I use for that? But this part is kind of easier with your finger. I recently got some Milani lipsticks. They're just the drugstore. I think they're like $5 or $6. This Dolce Caramello, I don't know if it's even gonna get that. Anyway, this is like a really good everyday nude, and I love a good everyday nude. And I've used it a lot, so it's almost gone. I like to mix my lipsticks. So I will put like a red or pink on my lips and then go over with a nude. I think it's really pretty. Anyway, mixing your lipsticks is the way to go. If you find a good brow product that looks for you and it does what you want with your brows, just stick with it. I used a lot of Anastasia products, which I loved, like they're great products, but the one I'm using right now is L'Oreal, and I feel like my brows look great. L'Oreal Brow Stylist Shape and Fill. So it has a spoolie on one end, which like I have to have now. I have to have a spoolie. And then the pencil is a little bit thicker, but it has like more of a pointy side. I don't know how to describe it, but it works for me. So I've kind of been liking the feathery, fluffier brow recently. So a lot of combing up and out is what I do. I used to use the pomade, and it was more of just honestly just like painting on your brows, and it would lay them flat, and it was very bold and very dark, and I feel like that was more of like the more of a fleeky brow, if you will. I still do a little bit of fleek, but not full fleek. You never go full fleek. That was a Tropic Thunder reference for anyone out there. Now I use a pencil because I just feel like I can get more of the stroke. I can get more of the hair. I don't like the word stroke. I feel like I can make more of like individual hair strokes. I literally will do single strokes, and then when I get over here on the edge, this is really where I have to fill in my brow, is the edge of them. I have a good amount of brow hair, like in the front. This brow though, don't get me started. Ooh. She is not my favorite. Over here is really where I have to fill in. Over here, I just kind of help the shape. And then I just go on the top and round out that shape all the while I'm using my spoolie to brush the hair, and this really truly does blend in the product and kind of makes it not as blunt of a line. Okay, that looks freakishly dark, but I promise you it doesn't look that bad in person. I love a good long brow, but everyone knows, I assume by now, that from the corner of your nose to the corner of your eye, if you line up that, that's about the length of what your brow is supposed to be. And pretty much from like the corner of your nose up here is where it's supposed to start. I think I kind of like go a little further than that. I don't know why. But brows really do make a difference. Just look how different my face looks right now on either side. I'm gonna finish this brow. Those look really dark. Did I get carried away? So I'm going to put on some lashes. These are just Ardell Wispies, which are my favorite, and I wear them over and over and over. Okay, so I put on my lashes and finished that off camera because we've all seen that a million times. This is my finished makeup for today. That might have been just like the most random makeup tutorial, get ready with me chat. I don't even know what it was. Hope you guys enjoyed watching. It's nothing earth-shattering, but it is something fun for me to do. I also wanted to just say thank you to everyone who reached out to me or commented about the last video that I did about your relationship after kids. I actually had a good handful of people that texted me or commented on this video and, you know, kind of said that they appreciated it or they've been going through the same things or kind of just like reassuring me, but it just made me feel like so good. I had one friend who is about to have a baby, and she just said that that's something that she's kind of like been conscious about, and she thanked me for some of the tips. And then I had another girl that I work with said that she was watching it and she was like, I wanted to cry. So I don't know, it just makes me feel really good that we can all just kind of openly chat about how it's a part of it, but it is a challenge, and it's a part of it that maybe we can prepare for and get out there a little more, that it's normal. I really appreciated it, and I loved talking to people about the last video. I saw this little quote on social media this last week, and I shared it, but I thought it was worth mentioning in this video because I thought it was really powerful. Since my channel is like a parenting, motherhood, family channel, I figured why not share little tidbits related to that in all my videos. So I just kind of wanted to end the video with this, and the quote says, "When we encourage new parents to treasure these moments because they don't last forever, we need to remember to also reassure them that they will survive these moments because they don't last forever. Parenting is hard, and the struggles can sometimes feel like they overshadow the joys. Knowing that struggling is normal and will pass helps us get through the hard times so we can truly treasure the good ones." I love that quote, and I'll tell you why. When you're going through these unbelievably hard times, and for me specifically, it was the sleep deprivation and the newborn phase where I just felt alone. I felt like I was the only one going through it. I felt like I was honestly never gonna sleep again. And that sounds ridiculous because it is such a short period of time, but when you're in the thick of it, oh my gosh, it feels like you're never gonna survive it. And when people would come along, very well-meaning, and say, oh my gosh, before you know it, this is gonna be gone, like treasure these moments, like it really makes you feel guilty. It makes you feel like you're a bad mom because you're not treasuring these moments, because I was constantly thinking, I can't wait till she sleeps through the night. I can't wait. Like I was already miserable because I was so sleep deprived and I was going through a hard period with a newborn, but then I would also torture myself because I thought, everyone says I should be enjoying this and treasuring it because it goes so fast, and I'm not doing that, and then I would feel like an even crappier mom. So I just love that quote that says, yes, tell people to treasure it, yes, it goes fast, but also tell them you're gonna get through it because it does go fast. I loved that quote and I really wanted to share it. So that's about it. Yes, I still am congested, but my ear infection is gone. So if any of you guys were wondering, got rid of that. Still taking the Mucinex. Hopefully I won't sound like this in my next video. Bye guys, my camera's dying. So I will see you in the next video. Subscribe and bye-bye.